Right, welcome back to the 2024 season. So this is my first race of the year, and a cracking one to start the year with. So we're down at Aylesbury, Winchester, and I think it's Winchester, Southampton direction. Anyway, we're down south, and yeah, we're at Bantasia. So the track's looking absolutely brilliant. So I'll give you a quick walk around that, and then we're going to have a walk of the circuit. But the pits are all filling up, a few track walks going on, but they've done an amazing job, the grass track banter lads, and the place looks absolutely perfect. So there we go and have a quick walk of the track and get out there. And on the 250 today, so I'm second reserve on the 500, so we just had that scrutineered as well. But you know, in case a couple of people don't turn up or someone has a prang or whatever, we'll get out on that. So might have a practice on the 500 just to run it, because we haven't run it this year. But you know, focus on the 250s, and there's quite a strong lineup today. I've got 20 riders here, all pretty good. So so yeah, hopefully the speedway I've been doing so far this year will pay dividends on the grass, and hopefully have a good practice session. But anyway, I'm going to go and walk the track, and yeah, and then I'll let you know how first practice goes. I'll sort of show you the bikes quickly for the season. So not much has changed on the 250 over the winter. So the engine's had a refresh. Roy did that. It's got a new piston and other bits and bobs in it. So that's that all done and ready to rock and roll. Had new engine plates made, so they're all looking quite smart. The old ones had loads of holes in and were cracked, which obviously isn't very good. Belt drive on this one, and that's about it. So that's all pretty much stayed the same. And here's the 500. So again, same bike from last year with some updates. So got a new belt drive cover, a couple of bits and pieces. Got new back end on it now, which matches the number 2 bike which Stuart rides. So we've modified the guard there. I say we, Roy's done it, the Royal we. So yeah, it's got the new back end on it now, so the both bikes are matching, as this seat unit, etc. You know, when I rode Stuart's bike last year, I preferred the feel of that, so we've got a new subframe on that and what have you. Again, refresh the Godden motor, then we'll take you around this side. But yeah, it's all looking very nice indeed. I've got new covers as well with the new seat unit. So there we go, that's the bikes. I'm just going to go get changed, and then we'll start practice. Right, just had first practice. We're first out, so had a lovely green field to skid around on. Adam Hawker came over and made a few gearing suggestion changes, which we've done, and the bike feels good. So yeah, no worries, going to go and watch the 500. Track's quite bumpy, especially at the bottom end corner there, so just need to look at the top boys lines and see what they're taking. But overall pretty good. Yeah, I was chasing Charlie around, or trying to keep up with him anyway. But no, it's good. On to race 1. Right, so here's the second group of 500 practice, and Chad leading them out. Then he'll be doing Chad things. There we go, on its side straight away. Here he comes. Right, stop press. I've got a ride in the 500s. One of the riders, Martin Williams, I think his name is, has unfortunately broken down or blown his engine, and I'm in. So we've just warmed up the mighty Godden, and I'm going to be out. I haven't ridden it today or this season, so wish me luck in the first race of all these nutters. So anyway, I'm going to go and do the riders parade, and I'll let you know how race 1 and 2 on both classes go. Going to be a busy day. Yeah, not methanol, no. Well, just done my 250 race and my 500 race, and they were back to back. So Roy had the 500 running in the pit box, so I dumped my bike, jumped on that one, and off we went. Yeah, Roy nearly had a cardiac arrest trying to start the Godden, but he got it going in the end with some help. So anyway, 250, a bit of a crappy start. and I think I came in 6th. So yeah, not too bad out of 8. And the 500, I had an awful start in that. It literally sat there spinning and didn't go anywhere whatsoever. I might try starting in 2nd gear next time, but I didn't come last. So yeah, it's the first time I've ridden the thing this year, and we didn't even have a practice on it. So you know, Luke Tuck was behind me, so I didn't come last. So that was something. But it's quite slippery out there. We've had a couple of rain showers, and unless you're properly committed at turning the bike early, you know, the front pushes a bit into the turn, which is a bit unnerving. But anyway, it's stopped raining, so hopefully the track dries out and we'll get a bit more confidence and get going again. You know, so anyway, all having fun. I'm covered in crap, as you can see, from having rubbish starts, so hopefully we'll get that gate sorted and have a better heat 2. Hello, sorry for the dodgy crash and Austin Powers chest wig hair, but yeah, I've just had a little whoopsie on the 250, so yeah, running it, got a decent start. Sorry, this is the worst angle, but I'm trying to keep my trousers up, and that's my dodgy arm. Yeah, got the worst, well, sorry, got a good start, and yeah, the 250 lay down line versus the motocross line, and I think well, basically I hit the back wheel of a rider in front. I couldn't get it slowed down enough, and hit the back wheel of his bike with my front wheel, and over I went. So just had a trip to the ambulance, and I've got a rather dodgy shoulder, so collarbone's not broken, which is good, but it's in a lot of pain. So we're just gonna try and get loaded up as best we can, and yeah, then get back home. So they've done all the paperwork, so I've just got to go to the injuries unit or whatever at the hospital and have a X-ray and an MRI scan. They reckon it could be rotator cuff, so that's pretty annoying. So yeah, I'm going to ring the wife in a minute, so wish me luck, and hopefully you'll see me again racing, or not, we shall see. But anyway, I better try and round up some troops, get some help, and get on our way back to Kent. I'll let you know what happens. Morning, everyone. Well, the day after the night before, as they say. So yeah, I fractured my shoulder blade basically. So had came home from the circuit, but basically unloaded as much as we could. Roy and Francis helped out there, which was brilliant. Then got back on the road, back home to Ashford, Kent, and came home first, then to see the family, and then went up to A&E to sort of hopefully let the Sunday rush go. So I went up there for 10 o'clock at night, thinking it'd be a bit quiet. And then, yeah, basically went to the minor injuries, had an X-ray done. The doctor said, no fractures there. And I was like, oh, great, that's good news. But obviously in still quite a lot of pain, as the fun pills they gave me at the circuit had started to wear off. And anyway, so then went back to A&E to get discharged, and they said, oh, you need to go to major assessments. And I was like, why is that then? And they said, you've fractured your shoulder blade. I said, well, the doctor just said I hadn't. They said, well, we think you have. So anyway, went to the major assessments bit, and that was absolutely flat out busy with people everywhere with various injuries, illnesses, trying to get beds in the hospital, etc. You know, I was, compared to some of the people there, you know, mine was just like a little scratch really. So I said, look, I think I might have fractured it, I don't know. So the nice nurse there quickly had a look on the screen and said, yep, you fractured it. Got a second opinion, went off to the orthopedic place to get me a sling, and she never returned. So time started ticking by, got to 1 o'clock in the morning. About 1:30, I said, look, you know, all I need is a sling. There's people far worse than me in here. Can I please just go home? And they said, no, not until you've seen a doctor to sign you off, get you into a fracture clinic, etc. So yeah, so then after a bit of pushing, you know, I got my sling organised so I could let the doctors crack on with the ill people in there. and had to self-discharge. They wouldn't let me go without seeing a doctor, but I said, look, it's just a fracture. It's no biggie. Let's just get out of here and let you do your job. So anyway, I discharged myself, and here we are. So I need to get out of the fracture clinic, have a look at the X-rays myself, and sort of talk to them about recovery time and what have you. I fractured my shoulder blade when I was about 19 on the motocross bike, so I've sort of done this before, and I think back then it was 2 weeks in the sling and then a bit of physio, something like that. But obviously I'm 43 now, so a bit of an old man. So hopefully the recovery time will be good, but maybe not as fast when you're a youngster like that. So yeah, that's it from me really. So yeah, a bit of a gutter, first race of the season doing this. But there you go, that's racing. It's my fault. I came into the corner pretty hot, trying to get a good result in heat 2. Unfortunately, there was a bike on the inside, I think it was, and I basically was just pushing wide a bit and hit his back wheel and over I went. I can't quite figure out from the video that Bob kindly posted to me, who it was. So apologies for hitting you, but you seemed to stay upright and I didn't. So there we go. So I think it was all okay. And really sorry to hear about all the other accidents. So there was a lady in the sidecars that got injured. Gareth Hickmott's had a very bad injury from what I've heard. So wishing him all the best and all the other riders that also got injured on that meeting. It was a pretty tricky meeting with the rain showers, making the track conditions a bit unknown as we entered the first turn. But the meeting was absolutely brilliant. So huge thanks to all the crew at Bantasia. Did an absolutely amazing job, and really well run meeting. And I think all the crowd there had a really good time. So anyway, that's me done for now. We'll see how the recovery goes. Hopefully I'll see some of you at Frittenden. I don't know if I'll ride or not. Probably not, but I'll try. And if not, we might get some other people out on the bikes. And I'll be there hopefully and come and have a chat with you all. And thanks for all the messages. Some people I've never met before, sent me messages and wishing me well, and spectators and just the general Grass Track family were awesome. So big thanks to you all, and I'll see you trackside soon.